Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and we are in my craft room. OMG. Okay, so if you had not been following me on Instagram, I, of course, decided it was time to clean. It's a new year, just time to start over, and just to get to this point took me, Saturday, half a Sunday, Monday, pretty much let's just say 3 days. I can obviously now walk. I had stuff everywhere. I had cleaned where I couldn't then walk, but then I was going into drawers, redoing things, and then my floor was filled up again. But I'm going to try to do it where I don't make you guys so dizzy. But what we're going to do, I just challenge everybody to start getting in there, cleaning up your crafty space. It just feels so good when it's cleaned and reorganized. This year is going to be the year of just destashing, getting rid of clutter. So I still have a long ways to go. This looks like, because we can see my desk and the floor, that we're good. But no, we need to get into these drawers, reorganize, clean everything. I hope that you guys can see just kind of what it looks like. And obviously I have a breakfast at Tiffany's room because one, I love turquoise, Tiffany blue, teal, all that good stuff. And then why not? I'm Tiffany. That's what I can do. So I'm just gonna give like an overview for this video, and then we're just gonna do a series throughout the year of whether it's going like through like my paper punches, which ones do I want, how do you guys store yours. For me, I'm a visual person. If I don't see it or it's not readily able to grab right away, I will not use it. So I know for some people this is very cluttery to the eye, but I like my stuff out as visual art. So I love to see the rainbow colors, like just coming into here, just having some things on display. I'll probably clean up. Usually I keep some of my Christmas things year round that people have made me just because they're stinking cute, but it's getting a little too much for me now. So I'll probably go through and clean this out. So this is just kind of a, we're in my room. I have my iPad, my laptop, the TV. I don't know the last time I turned that TV on. I really need to see if it still even works. I have like an Apple TV device on that TV. I don't know. I'm always on my iPad. So I really should use that TV or get rid of it and use that space better. What do you guys think? So I do want to, what we're going to do, so just kind of go through the room. Let me show you this other side. And then like in each video, I want to hear from you guys tips and tricks on how you organize things, whether we go through paper, whether we go through dies, ribbon, all that good stuff. I want to hear from everybody this year. We're going to do this together. And I really challenge you guys, even if it's like once a month, okay, I'm going to clean out, I'm going to clean out this dresser this month. And then next month will be the other dresser. Something like that to give yourself some crafty goals to get organized in 2024. I haven't come up with the name yet. I had a couple recommendations of what this series will be called, but it might just be, I think someone said just Let's Get Scrappy Organization 2024, or Let's Get Organized, something like that. But we'll have a fun little title. But okay, so when you walk in my door, and I have a post-it reminding me of something up there, and like this little spot isn't there all the time. That's kind of my little holiday thing. I'm taking the little post-it off. But this was made for me from a friend. Thought it was so cute. Joyce, thank you. But I typically will put something there. So now that we're on Valentine's, it's Valentine's. And then I have like an Easter bunny. I have a wreath she made me. And it all hangs in my closet, which is my G45 hoard vault. And then like in this dresser that I did find like at a thrift store and painted it, it's all cards. So I'm going to decide this year, do I want to keep it all cards? Do I want to purge? I don't know. We'll see. And then these dies, I think, started in this bucket maybe 2 years ago. Not supposed to be there, but now they are there. So I want to find something nicer to put it in. But these are like my dies I get to all the time. I can't even say that on all these. But it's all my flower dies. And then my staples, so like, you know, alphabet, my graphic 45 tags. But I can find stuff really fast in this bin. It doesn't look like I'd be able to, but it is organized within this. But I think I can make it better. So that's my goal. I have some junk drawers that we're going to go through in some of these videos. Like, for example, over there, those two, that far right one, I don't even know the last time I've been in it. But I know that there's like Christmas stamps in there. I'm never going to use them. So why have that in that drawer? So there's just going to be a lot of things I'm going to purge. I have all my stamps right here, but I'm getting kind of tight down there. And like I said, we'll go through and look at it. But this is just all my basic card stock. And let me move the chair. I'm probably making you guys really dizzy. Sorry. I had a handheld device that is supposed to work really good and stabilize, but it was making some crazy noise. So I would be scared to even try to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But like, obviously I have a trash can for trash. I have a paper bag for recycle. And then down here is my chipboard and all my Country Craft Creations, my color cardstock. And then the tools that I need to have handy. And this bin right here with all the drawers, which again will be in a separate video. We will go through all the things. And you guys can put in the comments what you really want to see, all that good stuff. But we'll go section by section in my room. But I have like sequins, paper clip drawer, a metal drawer. Everything in the drawers is organized except maybe a couple drawers. But then down here's all my other cardstock, and then like down here, just because I'm a designer for Country Craft Creations, I have to make sure I keep it all separate. So that's all my artisan cardstock, and I keep it in envelopes, plus sometimes the plastic it comes in, just so it doesn't dry out. I don't know that we really have that issue here in Washington, but again, because I'm on the design team, I want to make sure that it's all good, you know. And then up here is some 8.5 by 11. So again, tip for me, the things I use all the time have to be right at my fingertips, even if that's a twirl of the chair. So cardstock, paper trimmer, die cutter, paper punches that I use all the time. Now, the Marthas, those are mostly just art, just because I love them and I collected them. But my circles, they're all down there. I use those all the time. Probably moved too fast on that. All my tools, all right there. All the things in the drawer. And then you have like score tape, all that good stuff. That is my late grandma over there. But yeah, all the stuff that I use on a regular basis when crafting is right at my fingertips. So like down here, we have my scissors, all my little cutters, erasers, all the things I need. And I probably still, because I don't even know what is back there. But for the most part, I use everything in that. That's just, I don't even know what that was. Is that like a, I think it's still office. It's not a kitchen thing. And then yes, I have my space heater. It's plugged into the wall. Don't worry, but your girl has to have heat. If you do not know me, I'm that person who would go into the hotel rooms and turn it up to 90 degrees, and then I would, you know, be dehydrated the next day. I love doing things like this using the side of my actual organization drawers. I have my Country Craft Creation swatches for cardstock, swatches for seam binding, and then my heat tool. I usually have my glue gun down there as well, but it's not there right now. And then down lower is a big roll of foam. And then we'll go into these drawers, you know, when we go deep, and then so like here, and this is what I'm saying where I'm still not clean and organized. None of these are supposed to be there. These are all, well, except for a few of them, but these are all bases that I have made and need to put, you know, need to make a project with, whether it's doing a tutorial or I just made extra. Some of them I've started and haven't finished. So that again is my goal this year, is to once a month, at least once a month. And if you're going to do the same thing, do what is actually tangible for you to actually succeed. So once a month, I'm giving myself, because that is around things that I have to do, all that good stuff. I'm going to use up one of my bases or projects that I have made, because I have more things I'll show you in a few minutes. But this is supposed to be just all my like cutting die stuff. So there's a brother scan and cut behind all these. And then let me kind of come over here. I'm going to pan out. I'm so sorry if this is making you guys sick. And I didn't move the chair, but so if you were watching Christmas, these drawers, I finally just broke down this year. I bought some. Black Friday storage is always like really cheap. I think I got these 50% off. I had this side already, and I had the far right side already. So it was the middle that I wanted to expand on. This is not my idea, and I already had someone who saw a picture, thought it was Carolina's. Nope. We got it from, I've followed this person for a long time, mainly because I loved her craft room so much. You guys have to go look at it. It's amazing. Like, I love her craft room. She does not, as far as I know, I don't think she's on YouTube, but on Instagram, Lisa_Anderson, and I might get this wrong, but it's like 771 or 177, something like that. This is who I stole this from, and then I showed Carolina when she was moving into her beautiful new home and setting up her room, what she should do, because she had a massive room. Like, hers looks stunning. That's where this came from. So eventually what I want to do is put a shelf across the top so I could have all my cutting. You can make it lower. You can buy these however you want. But let me just tell you, and you guys, again, you know how this goes. I really need to move the chair because it's bugging me, so I'm going to walk really slow. But I can't, the video is going to be long. So just stay with me. And they all are, because I'm going to yap. I'm going to go deep. I don't know. And we're going to figure out how I'm going to be able to like show you guys things in the bin and hold the camera. Like I said, I have this little tripod, but the sound was weird. I don't know. It was weird. But anyways, so these you can find. I got mine. Well, I got one from Macy's because I had a gift card. No, I had Star Rewards. And believe it or not, Macy's carries things like this online. They have all kinds of crazy things you would never think they had online. So I got the 6 drawer. I want to say it was the Iris bins, but 6 drawer. And then I got another 6 drawer from Michael's. And then Black Friday hit. And at Joann's or Michael's, at Michael's, there are 5 bin units. So the 6 bin, I want to say, was like $55 regular price. $60. I don't know. I think I know I only paid like 50 something. And that's a lot. I didn't like paying that. But like I said, with Macy's, it was almost free because at Star Wars, I think I paid like $10 or something. But then the 5 drawer was on clearance, not clearance, on sale promo for like $34. But then I didn't realize, so in the sixth drawer, the bins are clear. So you can kind of tell, see the ones that are kind of milky white versus a more clear version. The 5 drawer is the milky white and the 6 drawer is clear. Now, mind you, before that I had clear in my black tall units that I had. So I just kind of put those all in there, and I'm going to move it all around so it's not like, see how like some are like, you know, milky white and then clear. I'm going to get it, I'll get it organized eventually, but this was just my lazy route. But I have all things, when I organize all the things that should be by, the things should be together. Meaning, if I have my die cutting machines, all the stuff that goes to those should be right there, plus my dies. I'm starting to put dies in those that I got, I think for a birthday present last year. I got one of them and then I added on. I need to finish those, but I have like dies in here. Again, we'll go through all those things. But embossing folders, see, it's too hard to see all this stuff. I'm shaking it. But all my embossing folders are right there. And yes, okay. So when you go around this room, you're going to see things. And I will eventually take you guys to the game room, bonus room that I'm always talking about that I'm going to move to. I've been shifting stuff into there. All my D-stash is up there. But I have actual tools that I've never opened up there. Along with a big old printer copy machine that I bought in July. And I haven't opened or set it up yet. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I have the Sizzix one and the We Are Makers one. This one has a little bit wider of a plate. I have, this is the electronic Big Shot Express. I hate it. They should, if anyone who makes an electronic should have an option to do manual if you need to, because sometimes things get stuck and it's a pain in the butt to get it undone. So I don't love that. That's why I think I have like 3 other ones upstairs still in a box. So obviously I don't use that very much. And then, like I said, behind there, let me try to come over here. This is really close. I'm sorry. I'll try to get better at filming. But behind there is my brother's Scan and Cut. And then I want to say in these black bins, 2 of them are filled with unfinished projects. So we got these not finished, these not finished. Oh my gosh, like I have work cut out for me. And that doesn't count all the retreat. I think in one of these I have like a couple retreat projects in there, but for the most part my retreat projects now go upstairs into the bonus room. I have it in like a crate, so they're all together and not in here because this room's small. And then up there's all my babies. These are just some of my favorites that I love, some things that people have gifted me, and I do try to switch them out because I can't show everything. Let me try to, my room is small, so I apologize if this is not a good way to show you guys. But I just, you know, I had displayed some of my little Christmas things that I liked. Maybe I'll switch it to Valentine's. And then we get to this crazy ribbon space. And again, if you have watched my channel, you know that I have an addiction for ribbon and trims and all the things. So this is just a fraction of my ribbons, and I hate what they're on. Like, I love these tall things I got from a craft store that went out of business. I have one more upstairs. Obviously you could see the third doesn't fit down here, but if I ever move, I'll be able to put them upstairs. But they really need to be painted white. Those 2 things, I don't even know. They were at Goodwill or something. I grabbed them. They work for now, but they aren't up there very sturdy. They fell one time. I don't even know how they're hanging. But as you can see, I have like all my twine kind of up top, and then my true ribbon down here. But I can't even fit my pinks, my purples, I have so much ribbon upstairs. It's out of control. And then I have some excess here. So these are the things, like, I want to like clean this up. I don't want anything on there. Up in here are my sponges that I use all the time for inking edges. But then, let me see if I can grab it. Behind it, ooh, this is difficult. Stretch is all my seam binding, and then all the twine that I get in all the retreat boxes I put in one jar. So if I ever do the retreat project, I will know where to go to get some trim. So twine. And then these are my excess enamel dots that I can't fit in my drawers. And you guys will see what I mean when I'm saying I have one drawer right by my desk that I go into all the time, and then I have another drawer that, yeah, there's a lot. Yep, a lot. I just have a lot of everything. But yeah, I have stuff in all those. And then when you come over here, this was a new addition. Okay, ignore, like, you guys, when I'm in my videos talking about all the lighting problems. So this Cricut light is boo-boo. Okay, I love the standing up one. And maybe this was just a defect and I should have sent it back because it was really expensive to even have. But it doesn't even come on barely at all. So I had to put another light here temporarily, but I'm going to change all that up for my filming. So all these things, you're going to watch my craft room evolve, whether I stay down here for the year or I finally get to move upstairs, which if I do, it's going to be summertime. Because I need to paint up there, I gotta declutter up there, blah, blah, blah. So let me just try to move this thing. And yes, I still have my original Cricut. I don't care. I don't use these things. I have a Cricut Joy too. But I don't use the stuff enough to care to try to get the newest thing all the time. So I have enough machines. I'm good. And I have the cartridges. And I do use this. Like, I will use it to make something, you know, for one of my nephew's graduations or something. I've used the Cricut Joy twice. So I got it when it came out. But this was my new little baby. Before, in other pictures, I had wood stamps in here that I still love to look at, not necessarily use. And I changed out, I don't know, I guess this is the year of the sequins for me because I never had sequins like this before. And again, when we go in drawers, you're going to see it's out of control. So I have to find a new home. But, oh, and this is the little burnish banner that I'm always talking about when I'm yelling burnish in my, or singing burnish in my videos. But I love this. I got this from Cheryl. And I'll try to remember to link some of these things. If I don't, you guys, and you want to know, just let me know. Hers is way cuter, obviously. And again, that I would want to paint white. But I want to get a fingernail polish holder. And ideally in white, not the clear ones. But I want to do one on that side to eat up all that space. And then one on this side, and I want to take that picture down. It's faded anyways. That did used to be like a tealy turquoise color, and now it's like some grayish blue. But I have my button machine there. And down below, one of those bins is glitter, and then trim, which we will get into embellishments. These are all the things I can't fit anywhere else. This is all excess cardstock under there. And then this is, you know, just extra stuff, like all the Prima Alice in Wonderland paper that I got. These are things I don't know where to put yet. All 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and then all my foil paper, and then same here. I want to get cords. Is this just really boring? I don't know. I know I'm talking a lot. You guys are like, will you move the darn camera and shush up? So I'm sorry, because I know I stood still on some things for a long time as I was talking. But I do like this. I built these. I got these again after Christmas. I just went to town. I didn't know what I needed, but I knew just to get some things because it was 50 off. In some cases, I got some things, I think 70 off at Michael's or Joann's or something. Like I said, I've always gotten my craft room stuff Black Friday. It's Michael's, because Michael's always had, all these are old Michael's. Their sizing is different now, but all of it is old Michael's, 75 off, 50 off after Black Friday. So save up if you want to get some. But I built these. This is my flower storage, where I do take most of my flowers out of packaging, do it by color. I found it way easier when doing projects. Now I have a space for all of my Country Craft Creations collections. So that's all the first part, and then some solid branded cardstock like Simple Stories, Cartabella, and Echo Park. And then just some random storage bags. So I don't know what I'm doing here yet. I just knew I needed my Country Craft Creation stuff all in one spot. And I have the 12 by 12s there, and then I have my 8 by 8s up here. So, and then this was new this year for charms. Who knew I had so many, which I didn't. I just kept buying. This I need to figure out. I have all these that I've never, of course, used. I think I used one of them, maybe the gold one I tested out. And I need a home for that. So that's why, like, I'll redo up here. I absolutely love the visual, the way this looks. This is all just stickles and, what are they called? Something with an N. What is it? Nouveau drops. I'm never using these things, but they're pretty. And I got stuff really cheap. I get stuff cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. If you guys don't know, your girl finds deals. And then in here, and I love this, it's easy to get, you know, in and out, but I have all my, oh my gosh, what are they called? From Country Craft Creations. Not twinkles. It's some thread stuff, but it's fibers, fantasy fibers. See, it came to me. And then I think this might have been like the first book I made. And this was using like a kid's, what are they called? Board books, I think. And I just covered it. I colored the edges with a black marker, and then I covered it. I'm pretty sure this was my very first one. But I still love it because, again, it's like, it's art. It's cute to me. I don't care. I like it. But yeah, this down here, we have to figure out what to do. This here, we need to figure out what to do. I'm saying we because you guys gotta help me. This mostly is filled with like stuff that my niece could have used. She's getting older and she doesn't really use, it's like kitty stuff. So I need to just get either rid of that thing or redo that so it fits more my stuff, because now she can just use, she still comes in here and still likes, like she made Christmas cards with a Simple Stories kit. She still likes to come in here, but she's, you know, doesn't need all that little kitty stuff that's in there. And then we have the vault. So, okay, let me pull this out. This is going to make you dizzy, so close your eyes for a second. And this was the problem. Okay, my recommendation when cleaning your room is to either clean your floor first or clean your desk first. My goal was to clean my floor so I could at least get around, and sometimes that just means pulling everything out so you can maneuver, move around, all that good stuff. But I wasn't supposed to go into like any drawer and redo a drawer. Those were going to be separate videos, but I kept doing it. I went to go put something away. It's like, oh, I can't take it. I got to clean it. So then I just kept making more messes. So this is my baby. My baby. And I still need to, it's not fully, it's organized where it's by collection, you know, by 12 by 12, 8 by 8. Yep, that was a yawn. Sorry. It's still organized, but like I need to finish labeling. Let me just, okay, I'm just going to kind of take you guys through. I have a video on this. I don't remember if it's by detail or not, and I'll do another one if you guys want one. But so I have all my 6 by 6 in here. These are my 8 by 8s. And then you have 12 by 12s down here. This is just a Target like 6 bin fixture. And then I came in because I just had stuff everywhere, and I built those two little cubbies and went up, which was great. It just gave me a lot more room. I'm telling you, if you have to stack stuff, you're never going to get to the stuff on the bottom because we're all lazy and we don't like to unstack to get to what's on the bottom. So try your best not to have it where things are stacked on top of each other. Like, for example, this is not ideal. I don't like it. But I needed to fit more, and it keeps these from moving right now. But when you get to right here, I'm never getting down to whatever's at the bottom down there. That's a disaster. So eventually, I want to figure out, you know, what to do with that. And yes, here's some of the cutters that I never used. This was a brand new one. I'm going to try to use that this year and just see. This one I got at, like, I don't know, one of the craft stores closing, and I got a steal on it, so I had to get it. But I haven't used it yet. These are all Graphic 45 collections, just so you guys can kind of see. So all my babies, we can go in depth if you guys want to. But I categorize everything. So all my flower stuff is over here, flower making things. This is just all, can't even really see. Down here, my to-go craft supplies. This, just all this, we just need an overhaul in here. On this thing is Mente and Authentique, mostly. And then my Graphic 45 stamps, tags and dies. All my tools that we are going to use this year that I've never used, but I got them. And then these bins are filled with tags and banners that I've made, and I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with. And okay, I'm going to go up. I really should have my step stool in here, but can you guys see? This is a bin of Copics. No, I already have all the colors that I don't have every color out there, but I have most of them. On my desk, that's my secondary batch. And up there is my third batch. Just my extras of when Michaels did them, like they were 99 cents. I just, you know, I've lucked out with clearance and sales, blah, blah, blah. Up there's all my Tim Holtz stuff. I used to make a ton of jewelry, which I need to figure out a better, so I want my beads kind of out. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go through all this. But laminating, it looks crazy, but it is organized, and I know where most everything is until I reorganize, and then I cannot find anything. But up there, I just kind of threw all my camera stuff up there. I took a whole bunch of things off that were just empty boxes and stuff, so now I need to redo that shelf. And then I haven't gone through this bin. I don't know how long. All I know up front is foam. I don't know what else is in that box. We're going to go through. These are all bags. I need to go through and clean out all the bags. All the cinch stuff that I don't use. But I got it. Just in case I want to. These are all trims. Trims, messy. This is usually more organized than this. I wish it wasn't so close. Trims, scrap trims, all the scissors that I don't need, all these, what are these, like fancy edge scissors, I forget what they're called, that I never use, all my backup glue. But then on this shelf, oh, I know this is killing you guys, I'm sorry. This is all like my beads here. So again, the floor is picked up, the room looks clean, but we still got messes. We still have messes. I want to say this is a box of Lawn Fawn that I've stamped out a whole bunch of times, colored, and it's either ready to go, and I haven't done anything with, something like that. This is a box full of, this should be, I haven't been in here in a long time either, but this should be banners, like banner pieces. We'll go through my dresser. Here is the cart I pulled out, and I just redid it. I'm not going to use it for a retreat. I'm going to use it for as a country craft Creations design team member. It's going to be my project cart for design team, anything. So on top right now, I have my, what is it, my Doodle Bug Snow Much Fun folio. It's ready to go. I just have to decorate it. I have my Seasons of Creativity folio ready to go. Just need to put the design paper on there. And then the other collections that I have to work with over the next couple months. These are projects that I've started and haven't done either tutorials on. I need to finish my flower series. And then down there is one retreat project that I want to finish because it's so close to being done. But I feel like that is going to keep me organized for design team projects. I did have them up on this, but I really want nothing up here. So eventually I'll take this off. But this is, as you guys can see, I've been working on this for almost 2 years now. All the pieces are there. Your girl just needs to do the darn tutorial. It's ready to go. And then the shadow box that I had been working on is there. I just haven't done the tutorial, but luckily in the last New Year's Eve retreat, a couple people from Country Craft Creations did a version of a shadow box that could be used as well. So, yeah, this is the, the main area. But like I said, we are going to go deep into these bins. And it might be a little clunky, but like I said, if there's something specific you guys would love to dig into, have questions, please let me know if you have. I am a master at getting a ton of stuff into small spaces. That was actually what my job was, merchandising in Macy's all the time. I don't know if you ever saw my hospital, when I had to stay in the hospital with my son for a couple months. I had created a craft room in the little tiny space that has the cot. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's that little couch that pulls out to be a twin bed. I created a craft room there. So if you ever have questions or anything, please let me know. But right now it's decluttering. We all gotta declutter things we haven't used in forever. It's okay. Let it go. It feels so good when it's clean. But there you guys go. Like I said, this is gonna be a series over the year. I'm gonna go through things. I'm gonna show you guys what I change, what I don't change, all that good stuff, and what I absolutely love, which, makes my crafting easy. So let me know what you guys think. If you did like this video, please give your girl, as usual, a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow. And definitely subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do and hit that bell notification so you know when a video pops up ready to go. Thanks for watching. Bye.